Michael Byrne. Down go the gates. This is the second final of the weekend, and the star Yamaha of Andy McFarlane just up ahead. The $500 courtesy of Arrow going to the rider who hit the triple this time, 2-1, as we look at Chad Reed on 11.
There's Chad Reed. He's got his rhythm up again. I think he'll be feeling really hot and confident from his victory the night earlier. And look at Craig Anderson actually looking the wrong.
When you don't necessarily get the whole shot, as he dances across the stutters.
That's right, Lee. Many people say it's difficult. Chad Reed there. Just taking some caution with the yellow flag, but now Chad on the triple jump. Well, series points leader Michael Byrne has gone down as well.
Well, this is going to make the point structure very interesting at the end of this race if positions remain the same.
Now, neither of them any good at all. But here's our man, Chad Reed, waving to the crowd, winding them up on the last lap. He's a happy boy. 2 in a row for Chad Reed on the MSR Suzuki.
The double header goes to Chad Reed and $16,000 in his pocket.
Well, there's got to be something in Melbourne, but yeah, it's the first time I've ever won 2 nights in a row, and I'm stoked. 16 grand's better in my pocket than any of these guys.
Just 24 hours earlier, this man, Chad Reed, was extremely disappointing. He heads overseas, set for a start. Away we go, the Americans getting away to a good start. Both Isaiah Johnson and Greg Schnell into the first turn. McFarlane just ahead of Anderson.
Leading away, Craig Anderson looking for an inside move on bike 4, and Chad Reed on bike 1. Watch for him.
Look how different the execution of the tabletop was. Anderson went low, Reed went high. Up in front, it's McFarlane aboard the Team Green Kawasaki.
Starter handlebar, wheel to wheel, and Reed takes him on the inside. A bit of a cross-up in the process. How confident is this young man at 18 years of age? The Team CDR Fox Yamaha, he is flying.
Back this bike off because he knows that victory is assured.
Around the final corner, he'll celebrate in fine style, a convincing win by at least a half a lap. That's how dominant.
My fitness is fine. This track's quite small, and you really don't get a chance to wear out. But it was a lot of fun, and I just really want to thank the whole Craig Duck Yamaha team. They gave me great bikes and great support all year, and it's a shame to leave those guys, but you got to do it. And so yeah, I just want to give them a thank.
Et voilà, oui, Chad Reed, c'est pas une surprise. J'ai eu l'occasion de vous entretenir avec lui ce matin. Chad Reed, c'est très bon temps. Il était très confiant. Je l'ai vu cette semaine à l'entraînement aussi. Les images, ce n'est pas facile à déceler, mais c'est un sol hyper glissant. C'est un peu comme du verglas. On les voit ici tout en travers. Chad Reed toujours en première position. Le saut, les whoops et pratiquement 2 secondes d'écart. Le chrono au passage du 5e tour, mais pratiquement 2 secondes entre. On va voir en tout cas. Et même sous la seconde maintenant. Voilà le chrono 98 centièmes entre Chad Reed et Mickael Pichon. Tout à l'heure, il y avait 13 secondes 3.
C'est attaqué. C'est
Petit déséquilibre pour Chad Reed.
Pichon a de meilleure trajectoire. On le sent. Puis il roule debout. Il est plus à l'aise. On voit qu'il est.
Il est passé. Ça y est, c'est fait.
Oh là, il n'oppose aucune résistance, Chad Reed.
Non, je crois qu'il a compris qu'il n'y avait peut-être rien à faire, mais peut-être une bonne chose, c'est de suivre cette locomotive de Namur. 15 tours couverts.
Et Chad Reed qui finit.
19e position. Mickael Pichon peut déjà rejoindre la zone d'interview.
West Coast starting line, of course. There's Chad Reed for Team Green Kawasaki, the Hunter Valley Hurricane, getting set to do battle with this man, just as he'll do throughout next year in the AMA Supercross and Motocross Championship.
Of the 250s, good start by Craig Anderson, the championship leader. Leaps into the lead, but no Pastrana.
Throttle on, but Anderson cuts him up at the chase, and here comes Reed. No, it's Pastrana. Reed serves him up big time. Stacks on the mill on the first lap.
Superdome crowd likes more than a top-class Australian serving it to one of the best in the world in Travis Pastrana.
Reed, the Hunter Valley Hurricane, staving off Travis Pastrana. Look at that, he nearly clips his back wheel. Nearly loses his own front wheel in the Pro for the year in this entire championship. Look at them now, handlebar to handlebar. Pastrana hits the lead. What can Chad Reed do now? He'll be wanting to counter-attack and do it immediately.
Pastrana in trouble. He landed badly there off the tabletop, and Reed will sense an opportunity here, but Pastrana hangs on to it. This is just a classy performance. Losing to Reed on the previous night, he's in trouble. He's in pain here.
Well, he seems to have wrenched a knee or something there. It just clipped the last stutter, and it looked as though he was set to pull after as he now goes fully on the assault.
That is the mark of the champion, too, in Pastrana, fighting on in pain. He's in second now. Not quite sure what that injury is, whether it's a knee or a groin strain or something, but pressing on.
Oh, and he comes up a little short on the team.
Chad Reed, and listen to the Australian crowd. He'll take out the 250 final for the second time at the Superdome, capping off.
Great pass by Michael Brown from Piney Flats, Tennessee.
And there goes Reed. He wasn't really able to make up his mind, and Reed saw an opportunity and just jumped in there and took it.
His very first American Supercross victory. In good position in second, and there goes Chad Reed. Langston on Chad Reed. Grant Langston in the whoops.
Might help out, but here goes Chad.
Oh, Chad to the inside.
How patient is this guy? Just unbelievable.
5 for 5. Chad Reed takes the checkered flag. Number 103 on the Yamaha. Looking for a way around Kelly Smith. In the whoops, 103 takes the lead. Sees the checkered flag. Wins the 125 East title.
Feels like it's been a long time coming. Finally this year I got to come here and I worked my butt off.
This raging Chad Reed has gotten a hook into James Stewart here in the first 125 moto. They drop down into gravity cavity. Almost stopped David. He's just giving him the lead.
Chad Reed must be like, what the?
James Stewart's Danica signal. Cannot tell if something is wrong with that bike, but David, he surrendered the lead, and now he's back at second place.
Looks like he flew through that little S-turn section. Looks like he just wants to race.
And right there goes Stewart on the inside, and once again he shoots right back into the lead. James Stewart slows down, gives Reed the lead, and then takes it right back. What a cruel rookie this kid is.
Head more than ever of Chad Reed, and if he can beat him in this race and pull away, and it's still the first moto, he's really taking chances here with losing.
With Jeremy Albrecht.
J-Mo and the big grin. Everybody at home wants to know what the heck's going on out here right now.
Looked down, looked over, let him go by, followed him for half a lap, passed him back, and he's back riding. I don't know what's up.
There's nothing better than winning. When you're winning, everybody wants to be your friend. All the magazines want to talk to you. It's just, our sport's about winning. When you're winning, you're on top. When you're not, you're just another guy. Then the outdoor season started, and going into the season, I wasn't prepared as well as I really wanted to be, but I dealt with it, and I got the points lead, and then ever since I got the points lead, it's just gone from good to bad.
He's a bad loser. Not a sore loser, just a bad loser. He knows that you can't win everything. He'd like to, I'm sure, but he just doesn't like to lose.
My outdoor season was up and down. Seemed like sometimes I could ride good, sometimes I would struggle, and when it seemed like I was getting it all sorted out, I dislocated my shoulder. That me, back a lot. Second moto, and then not miss a race from then on out to the season was pretty tough.
Anybody that can race second moto at Southwick after dislocating their shoulder, it's got my vote. So that was pretty gnarly.
The defending overall champion in the card has gone sideways, folks. Strap in and hold on. Outside and see if Chad Reed tries to take it back. Reed goes for the style points. First of all, look how hot he's coming in there.
Those guys obviously got some unfinished business. Roncada not liking the pass that Carmichael put on him, but
CC class, he's the 2000 Australian Supercross champion. What more can you say about him? I hate to say it that I looked in my crystal ball and saw this, but when this kid came over to Europe, he showed me something. He just has the will to win, and I think he's got the will and the wits to go head-to-head with a Ricky Carmichael.
When Chad went across the finish line the last time, they didn't have the white flag out, so he may think, wait a minute.
Here we go, your winner, number 22 on board the Yamaha, Chad Reed.
Can Carmichael get the jump he needs, or will Chad Reed make it 4 in a row, folks? Carmichael gets a great jump, but Reed slides to the back behind him.
Carmichael and Reed tangled. Chad, unbelievable. Look at the momentum by Chad. Gets around Fonseca. Here we are at lap 2, and he's right on his rear fender.
Chad Reed, number 22 on the Yamaha YZ250 out of race winning streak. And here's what Americans hope for all year long. The battle between 1 and 2 for 20 laps. We had tickets tonight and didn't show up. You're going to feel terrible in the morning. Here comes the run by Reed. Mickael has won here the last 2 years, looking to make it free. And Chad Reed is right on his bumper. Comes to the inside. Reed goes up.
Now here's where Chad's got to be careful not to give Ricky anything extra. There you go.
There it is. Chad Reed on the inside. Texas Stadium. It is Reed. It is Carmichael. Fonseca, Way, and Ward round out the top 5.
There he goes. Look at these guys trying to be careful. Chad, give Chad any reason to mess him up for the championship.
Oh my goodness. And here comes Carmichael right there. And Chad Reed's getting a little impatient. Here it comes. The fans are on their feet. Chad Reed a little more power as he goes to there a little cleaner. They will for Ricky as well, but Ricky's having problems.
So did Chad.
Both of them having their problems.
Well, I thought Chad was starting to get clear of Ricky, but a couple of mistakes by both these guys. And
of the whoop section, Ricky to the inside having a few more problems there. And Ricky's starting to lose touch with Chad Reed. Winner in the 250 main from Dallas. Number 22, the Thunder from down under. Chad Reed. That.
Chad just drops his bike.
Unbelievable scene as they greet each other.
I know it's not what you want, but
it was a good race. You know, I got my ass kicked tonight, and bottom line, he beat me heads up.
Hole shot, keep an eye on 4 and 22. They're the ones doing the battle for the points lead. And we are off and racing. Carmichael with a great start. He won't get the hole shot, but a good position.
It's on, folks. Chad Reed goes back by him. 3 passes already.
Carmichael squares it all and comes right back. Unable to sustain the speed in the whoop section, so it is 1-2 Yamaha. And this is exactly, David, what the folks at Honda did not want to see.
Onto that plateau to stay in contention. Watch this inside. Comes out right next to Reed.
Well, he almost used Ferry.
Ferry gets right out of the way, but it doesn't work. Carmichael gets him.
Oh, Carmichael picks up 2 Yamaha for the price of 1. And Chad Reed on the outside. Tim Ferry on the inside. Ferry goes down. And Carmichael against Reed. I've said it before. I'll say it again. And Carmichael goes down. Chad Reed clips his front tire. See Chad go that triple waving the crowd. Nobody didn't like that. When the flash bulbs are going off and Ricky Carmichael is not in first, something is definitely wrong. The Yamaha, Chad Reed, the winner in Salt Lake City, make it 5 in a row. Senior, telling him, Ricky, just keep it together.
Look at Ricky. He's ready to kill somebody.
Back to racing action. Your leader still, number 14. It is Kevin Windham, but on his left-hand side, the 2 Yamaha riders. Billman looking over, saying, where did you...
Riders around him in 53s, and Reed getting just a little bit bobbly there in the whoops, but he's taking a shot here now. We got to watch Reed. He'll be...
Goes to the inside. Windham goes to the outside. Never one to follow. Look at that. He jumps up. Chad Reed in front. Look at this. Chad Reed coming to the inside. Will he get the drive on him? Yamaha fan that Kevin Windham makes a mistake so far. He is not.
Everybody at home and the stands here collectively section. And he misses the triple there. Villeman gets it and goes by. We've been talking about that triple all night long. You can see those guys kind of picking different lines in that corner. We'll see if they continue to do that. Villeman jumping way front brake for him, but now Reed back to second place, getting past Villeman.
Cameron, after the first time we came to Anaheim, everyone thought, and look at this, Chad Reed, here he comes.
Windham misses that triple coming out of the whoops.
And Chad's got the drive. He's got the line. Reed squares it off, comes back in. And Chad Reed makes the pass, and here comes Windham again.
Dance on the whoops, no mistakes here. Looking for lines around each other, and Reed.
Chad Reed gets ahead of Kevin Windham. Your winner in Anaheim, Chad Reed.
And it looks like it's Chad Reed right up the middle. It was a perfect starting position inside.
Buckle up, folks. It's going to be a great ride. Chad Reed picks up the Butterfinger hole shot. Right behind him is number 14, Kevin Windham.
There comes Windham on the inside. A nice drive. And he gets his bike over there, and he wasn't able to block enough. Uncomfortable. This is exactly where he wants to be. Let's see what Reed does with the pressure.
Between him and Windham goes to the inside.
That time, he blocked him well.
The whoop section, and this time it's Chad Reed showing some speed.
Those guys find it.
Best shows we have seen all year here in the 250 main. And Chad Reed goes to the inside. Can he get the drive? No, Kevin Windham back on the gas and gets it right.
This time he's got him. He got him. And then Windham slingshots back. Now let's see if he can make the same move. Almost.
And Windham in second. Does
He's
he have
got
the drive?
him again.
On the inside, and he gets it right back. Chad Reed comes back.
Windham's got the inside, but look at that. He gave him way, That was a good move there. He didn't want another 10-point penalty.
Deadly. Do not let him get away, and Kevin Windham is going to do everything he can on board that big four-stroke to reel him back in. Winner in the 250 main event, Chad Reed picks up a victory. I think it would mean to the folks here at Qualcomm to see Jeremy McGrath on the podium as Chad Reed goes to the inside, has the drive.
Is that Ricky Carmichael is catching the lappers first, and they don't know that he is there. Once they see that Ricky Carmichael is
Windham in fifth, and he has to slow down. Windham takes a look over. He gets back into it, but Chad Reed is close. That much in seconds on Chad Reed. Ricky, a slight bomb right there as he comes to the corner. Look at the lap times. They continue to come down for number 22. When they come around this next time, the white flag will be out. This is the 250 main from San Diego. Can Chad Reed get a run on him here? The whoop. Feet down.
Oh, and Ricky Carmichael keeps the momentum in the whoop, but now letting someone go by that easily. They're trying to work
and
around.
Chad Reed puts it in tight. Reed gets it tight, shows him a wheel, and Reed gets the lead. Chad Reed brings it down to the whoop. Ricky's got a great drive. Oh, and Carmichael's down. Carmichael throws it down, pushing too hard. Chad Reed, your winner in San Diego, and what does that do for the title?
Oh, this is quite a development here. 3 monsters of Supercross all together. He has been racing hard and fast, and here comes Reed to the inside.
Whoa, Chad Reed with a very smooth plat. Kevin Windham, number 14 year leader, number 22 on board the Yamaha's Chad Reed, and number 4 on the Suzuki is Ricky Carmichael.
Let's see if the hop off. He's got the momentum.
Nice. Wyndham has the inside line. Can he hold it? Closes in now on Chad Reed.
But Wyndham and Ricky had the good line of the whoops. You saw Chad tried to go into a different line to make the pass.
Reed, step on, step off. They both hit the triple at the same time. They come out even, but Kevin Windham once again has the inside line. He comes in tight. Hey, Chad Reed! Credit. He is racing the race in front of him, not worrying what's behind Ricky Carmichael. It is Windham, Reed, and Carmichael, the best in the business. Reed this time goes to the inside, Windham to the outside, and this time I think Reed has the line. No, Kevin Windham comes right back to go. Reed stuck a wheel in there, and this time Reed has the corner, squares it off, gets the pass.
And because he knew that Chad had the line, could throw the block on him. This is the line that Kevin's been going to the inside of. Been consistently
out. It's the Thunder from down under, dominating Pontiac for the 3rd year in a row. Chad Reed picks up the victory.
Chad Reed on Ivan Tedesco. Chad Reed all over Ivan Tedesco. Chad Reed makes a great pass, but here comes Tedesco right back, and Stewart sits right there ready to capitalize upon leads here in St. Louis. A huge momentum shift for Chad Reed. Is down. James Stewart has crashed. Chad Reed is out front. There's Stewart trying to get restarted.
And Chad Reed, he's picked up the pace a little bit. He's closing the gap on these two.
The top 3 are all lapping in the 51-second range.
Look at the hay bales, looking for an edge where they're right.
He got him. He's got him. Inside, it made all the difference how he got. Carmichael is on. Stewart continues, and Ricky Carmichael's trying to get restarted.
See James Stewart, he's hugging the left, and Carmichael, the best thing you do in a section of whoops is leave the gas on, because if you drop the front end, you're guaranteed to go down.
He's down. Here's Stewart. Look.
James Stewart goes down in a section of track. Oh my gosh. Right there, Lance shoots off to the left. Incredible. Race ever, 1986, Anaheim between Bailey and Johnson. People talk about that all the time. This race is so big right now. Chad Reed looking to get his 2nd AMA Supercross title.
On speed, here we go.
Carmichael's at the inside spot. Everyone else went a little wide. Where he's at in 5th, he's behind Ivan Tedesco, Ricky Carmichael's teammate. James Stewart's doing exactly what he said and will hope to do.
Wants to be the AMA champion, has got to get in front of Ivan Tedesco.
And Carmichael just made the move around Kevin Windham into 2nd place.
Here comes Chad.
Reed kind of signals at him, kind of says, thank you, let me by. As
found some good lines. He's mixing things up, and the gap is now closed down to 2.8 seconds. Reed is closing in on Carmichael. Always won here, or not always won here, but he's always looked very fast. He's a technical rider. He seems to, I think, excel on the track. So when they're a little bit, as it is, they're just spread apart about 3 seconds apiece, and that's just where they've been for this entire race.
Supercross racing, but he is the Amped Mobile World Supercross GP champion. And Ricky Carmichael is the Amped Mobile AMA Supercross champion.
I felt like I rode well. You know, all three of us couldn't ride away from each other, and all year long it hadn't been like that. And to be here, have a shot at the title, you know, can't lie that I'm disappointed, and I really wanted to win that title. But hey, I was the third best guy, and I just like to congratulate those two. And you know, what we can do is put our head down and try harder.
So is Chad Reed on the number 22. Reed on that brand new team backed by the San Manuel Band of Mission Indians.
Outside. This is going to be a good race. These guys are both pretty fired up.
27 starting to open up a bit of, oh, down goes Carmichael. Carmichael caught a tough block. He's Chad Reed right alongside of Nick Way. And Reed puts the number 22 out front.
First turn crash there.
But this is what everybody in the Rogers Center is watching. Chad Reed.
Right here.
You can hear the crowd coming to line. Stewart around the inside.
Oh, he wants this bad. You don't like to lead the whole main event and then give it up. Watch this here.
Oh, here he comes. Reed back to the inside. Can't get it done. And they did cheering. Here he comes.
Here you go.
Go!
Going for it.
Stewart back at him.
And none of these guys.
Oh, contact right there. Reed's front wheel right in the back wheel of Stewart, and he's on the track.
Stewart, no, he's back.
Oh, and Stewart goes down. And Chad Reed's going to give them a victory in the opening round of the Amped Mobile World Supercross GP. It looks like Chad Reed gets the whole.
Tedesco, which Tedesco caused that. He went down in the sand.
Meanwhile, up front, Chad Reed in charge. Stewart inside. And Reed comes back, and down goes Stewart, and down goes Reed.
He's not started his bike.
Jeff, we know how hard it is to start these 450s. Now he's away. The battle for second now. James Stewart has caught Chad Reed.
What an he is unbelievable ride right now.
Well, he can't rest there either, because 8 seconds in front of these two is Ricky Carmichael. But then again, since Carmichael
races, he likes to win races convincingly, and he's definitely putting himself in an opportunity here.
And he's got second for Reed.
The attitude, but James knows that the number 4 is out front, and that's the goal. The goal isn't to have any problems with Reed or pushing.
Another memorable moment for the one they called the GOATs.
Chad Reed has stalled the bike, and Langston now taking the lead.
Reed on the 22, and Langston has problems, and Reed goes to the lead. Chad Reed wins in the high wall to James Stewart. Here comes Reed inside as they go to the split. Stewart wasn't expecting Reed to be right there like that, side by side. Battle for the lead. Oh, Kevin Windham comes with him. Davey Millsaps runs in third. Here he comes inside of Reed. And the crowd goes crazy here at Angel Stadium. Gotta know he can hear Windham behind him now.
This is the most pressure Chad Reed has had from anyone except James Stewart.
And now it's Reed and Windham 1 and 2. The championship on the line.
And just negotiated their way through it, picked their way through, got a little lucky with the top 2. Windham now really putting on the pressure.
He's got the lead. He's got it.
Off the track, he has to get back on.
And he's got a problem.
Clutch lever got bent up.
Here comes Reed. Reed trying to take third away, and Chad Reed is up to third. Millsaps not right, a mistake. Here comes Reed up the inside. He got him! Oh, he falls! Reed across. Wyndham in the lead. Short and Reed to the outside. Cuts back inside. He's got him again. Short and Wyndham wins. Chad Reed takes second. What a championship fight.
I actually called him over to say congratulations, and I guess he was ticked off because there's too many Hondas on the track and they were all up front. Yeah, hey, I need all the help I can get, man. He's mad right now, you know, and I don't know why. Hell, he's got 10 points going into the last round, so, you know, he's in the driver's seat right now. Seemed like gained an enemy along the way, but it's all good, man. We're going to keep it on the track and rock and roll.
To come from last and battle back to second there on the last lap, that was really cool. That felt awesome. You know, there's team tactics and then there's dirty riding, and, you know, I definitely know a difference. I've been around this sport a long time, and that was damage control right there.
Davey Millsaps with Kevin Wyndham right behind him. Millsaps gets the whole shot. Oh, they stack up. Here's Reed coming up the inside of Nick Way, and he just blitzes past the KTM rider. Side. Textbook move by Kevin Wyndham. That gives him the lead as they charge back into the whoops. Side coming up the corner, and Reed. Oh, that was all about intimidation.
James Stewart and not letting him get away.
He did.
There he is.
He's past him.
There he is.
They're not having
there
any
he
problems.
is to the inside.
Here comes Reed up the inside, and we've got a change for a battle on his hands. But he's used to fighting with Stewart.
There he
These
is.
two have become big rivals, and Stewart retakes the lead. Reed starting to come
Reed's
right back
straight.
on him. Through the sand they go. There's the mechanics here now.
Just incredible. Oh, he's down.
He's both down. They got together. Here comes Wyndham. Reed is underway. Wyndham goes down. Wyndham gets in. And Reed gets a better start than Stewart for how long? He comes to the inside. And now the two title combatants run 1 and 2.
See about the whole shot because Chad Reed finally gets the start he needs here.
Really came on hard through there, and that definitely allowed it. And Stewart still just sitting behind Reed.
It's just got
there he is. Stewart changed up his line, but it wasn't.
Drive right there.
Ivan Tedesco's in front of him next. On the side, Reed closes him up. Bottom out. It's the lead away, but Reed comes right back. They come together. They still don't
take him out.
Oh, look at that. They stand each other up. Side by side. They fly.
I can't believe it.
Reed and Stewart going at it. He stands him up again.
Guys, Chad Reed has got that line wired.
Look at how he comes right back after him.
Or 5 seconds, excuse me.
Right up the track.
Same thing as in the heat race. Guys.
And Reed closes in even more. Watch the crowd get on their feet now.
He's going to let these guys have such a rivalry. It's just, I think James wants him to go.
There he is inside. Oh, contact. Oh, Reed is
so he's even more comfortable.
Now Josh Grant is 36. They did get the bike wide open on the outside. Tedesco holds Reed off. Oh, and Tedesco makes a mistake. And Reed says thank you very much. No, by a long margin and takes the win. I think he's going to smile in victory lane for the first time in a while. So checker flag coming out going after Millsaps.
He's just fast. He can manufacture speed when he needs to.
Here he comes to the outside.
Shouldn't have gone inside right there.
Reed blows that berm up. Huge roost. Takes over the number 3 spot.
Chad's going fast enough to win this moto.
Oh, Chad Reed takes the lead from Josh Grant. Seconds in back of Josh Grant and powered on by the fans here at Washougal who are going crazy. Title, he's going to make a lot of money and he takes a huge step toward it. Chad Reed wins in Washougal.
He can do to get by. Can he triple up? If he can, he's going to fly by.
And
Reed does fly by. He takes the lead in spectacular fashion. And he wins when the opportunity presents itself, and that's what he does. Chad Reed takes Unadilla with a 1-1 sweep.
All deep like that, but yeah, they're anticipating it as well. You can see they've dressed up this corner a little bit, see the fresh dozer marks. Within a few laps, these ruts are going to be there again.
Reed in second, challenged by Tommy Hahn on the green bike in third. Motocross Championship of Budds Creek. Chad Reed gets alongside Ivan Tedesco and makes the pass.
It could be. It trains really well, and you know, when you do get to those off-camber corners, the bottom where they're slick, you've got a
09 champ. Didn't have room for the 2-0, but you've run past that pit board from that mechanic many times, Ricky. That was your old mechanic. Energy Triple Crown and the 2009 Lucas Oil AMA Pro Motocross Championship.
Yeah, I feel like it's complete now, you know, and I feel like I got a lot more fight in me. Because we were a last-minute entry, and I gave it my all. Very, very happy to finally get this championship.
Oh, and down goes Stewart and Reed.
Just cuts down. Oh, you notice the other riders get stopped up there. That was Millsaps and Brayton, and it just kind of, he exited where Brayton was. Everybody just has to slide in there, and it just...
A lot of questions about Chad Reed after a rough Supercross season. He answers some of the questions right off the bat.
Also the question whether or not the 800 of Mike Alessi on that new KTM 350.
But there was no answer for Chad Reed, your first moto winner of the season. And guess who? The 350cc.
Well, I guess the questions have been answered. KTM has delivered.
Up in front of these guys is Brett Metcalf. And a little bit further up is 41 of Kyle Regal, now in a Honda. They're racing Yamahas in Supercross. They've been able to bust through. Regal's a full privateer right now, and here goes Reed to the inside.
And Short, for that matter, they're getting so much loose there.
What a move by Reed. He just anything right now is Reed. Alessi's already getting maximum points out front. Oh, Reed! Where the heck did he find that line?
Wow.
Doesn't slow down Reed too much. Here he comes on Metcalf. Gonna go to the inside. Wow, that was quick.
That's the move for the overall.
Finishes second. Chad Reed takes third from deep in the pack. He will take the overall.
Jumping into the lead early, it's going to be Chad Reed. 2-2 Motorsport. And his new son Tate is going to see Daddy get a win in San Diego. Chad Reed has done it. Nuclear Cowboys whole shot, and Reed is right there with him. So the two. Oh, Stewart! There's the mistake. Close, but no contact in the Reed. And Stewart just couldn't get it done.
Go inside, Stewart here.
Oh, Stewart! Oh, there's contact. Stewart Reed has to mount an attack. There it is. Oh, they're both down. They're both down. Where's Villapoto? Ryan Villapoto is by. Dungey's right there.
Dungey gets by for second.
Reed gets by. Oh, my God. Dungey gets second is made. There's Stewart on the 7, Villapoto on the 2, as they're all trying to get in the mix.
Start up front and challenge for the win.
Here's Stewart trying to get inside of Reed, and there's history between these two this year. Gets up on the front wheel, and Reed takes second place away. Oh, and he crashes into Reed. Is Reed, and we said those two have had some run-ins. We showed you the Atlanta incident earlier today. It's that whole shot. Stewart and Reed right here. Reed takes him up wide.
Between him and James Stewart.
Oh, they've had so much history, especially this year in that whoop section, and Reed jumps back out into the lead. Now,
this is to go. That would really tighten this thing up. And the thing is,
oh, Reed! Oh, man! Man, what a hard hit. And can he salvage second? Can he get going again? Gonna put Villapoto in the lead, and here comes Reed in the second. Reed putting on a show. Here he comes. Right after Villapoto.
Oh, here we go, guys. Now visibly right now.
Yeah, and Reed's got way too much respect there.
Goes right to the inside and jumps his way into the lead. Reed, they bob a little bit. Slow. Chad Reed takes the win here tonight in Las Vegas.
Ryan Villapoto's got the start this time. Yeah, Reed got around Brown, and now he's going after Villapoto, and Dungey takes the lead. 3 championship favorites in the same corner at the same time.
It comes to mind, him and Ben Townley, and he was able to withstand it. So let's see if he can counteract. This apexing his turns. He's being very patient right now. He's not trying to blast the out.
Oh, and Dungey and Chad Reed going after your leader, Ryan Villopoto. Great racing. I haven't seen anyone run inside where Dungey just went. Wasn't able to make the pass.
Trying to ride the short line, Jason. Every bump on the track.
Whoa, Reed's getting close on the inside. Can he squeeze Villopoto? Yes. Chad Reed to the number 2 spot.
The 2 or 3 laps that they pressured Villopoto. Now you see that he's dropped off the pace just a little bit. He had a 2:20 last lap.
Maybe that's having an effect. But how about this? Reed coming after Dungey. He wants the lead. The line that Dungey liked to use to make passes, and now Reed is going to try to use it against him.
He's got it. He's got it.
I think he does. Chad Reed has taken over the lead from Ryan Dungey.
Jump, and he did a wheelie tap through the braking bumps and kept his momentum, and it was very methodical. How going to be a fast lap time, but it doesn't matter because he's your winner.
Chad Reed wins Hangtown for the 2nd year in a row. This time, Villopoto has the good start right there. So once again, all the favorites up front, Jeff.
Trey Kennard right there inside the top 5. I think he gained some momentum and gets some positive stuff happening. Now look, Jason, they've smoothed out the sand whoops to entry, but
it's sections in all of motocross. And Reed handles it best. He's looking to make a move. Villopoto's going to fight back around the outside.
After that vacation and a weekend off, he is fired up here in the number 22.
Oh! Reed launches! We got trouble! Chad Reed is down and down hard!
The intensity was too much.
Are you kidding me? Chad Reed is back on the motorcycle? Wow. How can this be? 20, 30 feet up in the air, Jeff.
See his team manager, Dave Osman there, they were taking a look at it. It looks like the silencer, looked like the bars, everything. So, and watch, he loses traction. And look at Chad, hits the downside. He hasn't been outside of the top 3 or the top 5 all season in any moto.
Yep.
So now Chad Reed finally has this moto where he's...
Welcome back to Spring Creek. You are looking at one of the toughest athletes in any sport.
The best guys are, but is that Tyler Rattray diving into the lead? I think it is. And Chad Reed, and we've got somebody going down. And Cairoli maybe just getting caught out, but at the moment, Chad Reed leading here from Tyler Rattray. But Chad Reed, he made that mistake at the end of the wave section. He's got the Russian of getting... So Rattray and Tommy Sell only about a second apart, but there's our race leader, Chad Reed. You look at it at this stage of the race, and you take away the worst result, Australia would win with, would be leading with Chad Reed 2 years ago. But he takes a long look over his shoulder. Chance yet of Australia getting on the podium. Which position? We don't know, but Reed, for now, wins the race.
Reed trying to get to the inside of Stewart. Stewart goes to the middle of the track, kind of blocks that line, but here we go!
There it is! Reed gets Bud alongside, cutting tighter this time, and he's the new leader! Here he is! 22 Motorsports gets their first win of 2012! Chad Reed's a winner! Catching him in the crowd, getting on their feet here in San Diego. To the left, here comes Reed. All right, he's around Alessi. And Villopoto has not cleared these 2. Final couple of laps. Villopoto stumbles off the corner. Reed's right there. Oh, now comes Reed on the gas.
Oh, both riders make mistakes in the whoops, but Reed gets through clean. Villopoto knows where his passing spots are. He's trying to get, here it is.
No contact, and he's through. He's out. One more lap around quality to shorten up the corner. Villopoto's got win number 3. Oh, look at Reed on the inside. He's right there with Villopoto. Reed catches a little bit of it. Oh, what does he do to the inside? Reed is right there. Up goes the urgency level in the back. Oh, Reed goes right over the bars. Oh, and Chad Reed takes a violent tumble.
Excited, watch Reed, he's tripling this. Yes, watch this.
Here comes Reed.
Needed right there.
I don't know, guys. Chad Reed is on a mission here tonight.
He's relaxed. Did you see that?
He just needs to make the pass.
Their minds if Chad Reed passes Stewart. Chad Reed, a quick look over the shoulder. Where's the competition? The crowd on its feet. A quarter to go. Chad Reed wins it at a high.
Wins it.
You know, last year was just so gnarly, you know, in the fact that it was just emotional week in and week out, all winter, all summer. You know, when you're 31 going on 32 and you're the old guy out there, you know, you start to second guess yourself a little bit. I had the most pressure from my son last week. He told me, He's like, oh man, you're slow. He told me, actually, he said, you're slow like JT, and I don't want that on me. I don't want to go down like that.
Shot, and Villapoto's right with him.
Reed and Roxon come on the inside also.
And Dungey joins the fight on the 5.
This time you saw James Stewart get shoveled back.
Chad Reed's in the lead, and this stadium's going nuts here.
Here it goes.
He's gonna attack. Bar to bar over. Roxon won the season opener. Reed wins Anaheim 2. They're second and third in the points. Can't get him there.
Third baseline. The crowd all
the inside. Now Alverson moves. That could be the difference. It really slows down. Reed's done it again.
Wow, this is
Nick
good,
Wade
guys.
right in front of him. Here comes Reed. Down he goes. Oh, Reed was giving it everything he had. Reed is down hard on this final lap. Man went ahead of steam. Oh, he ran up his tire.
He got into the back of Ken Roxon there, and you notice right on the up face of this.
He tries to go the outside, but look at Reed. Chad Reed right up the inside into the lead. He knows who he's got the battle with.
Davey Millsap's the next rider in line. They get the white flag. Exactly where Dungey is.
Dungey does not get a good enough run through there this time. Reed wins Atlanta.
Lots of racing left to go. 9 minutes plus 2 laps.
By far the best we've seen. That was his best ride in 2017.
Well, and Ralph, we saw that great feature with Chad Reed.
Wheel to Dungey. Here comes Reed. Gets them both. In Phoenix. And Dungey's not back.
Reed wisely goes to the inside.
And he's looking to get on the podium here tonight. He's up to second.
Reed talking about how he's left wins on the table, left championships on the table. Outside line. Falls in behind him.
Line. Oh no! Chad Reed again. So close to the finish, trying to push it to the timing line. And he got it. 7th in 7th place.
Their unfortunate circumstance, and it bring you down at the same time. For the fans, I hope that he's not, because I want him to be healthy and to go on, like he said, and be a great dad. He already is a great dad.
He's on the back of the bike, and she gets the checkered flag.
Yes.
What a great shot.
I mean, there were times when he had Tutu Motorsports spending his own money out there, and he always had the best stuff, and that just showed